What's going on? It's Johnny Richardson. Welcome to your 7-day market update. I know everybody out there has been dying to hear this because I've received call after call. What's going on in the Las Vegas market? What's happened over the last 7 days? And I'm not even going to bring it up what's on everybody's mind. So let's get right into it. Over the last 7 days, as far as listings that went back on the market, or those are listings that are brand new, fresh to the market, are 2,077 properties. Now, if you've been watching this week after week after week, I mean, we're pretty close. I mean, we're within about 40 units right there. So there's not a big difference at this moment. Now, as far as contracts, to be honest, completely surprised. I didn't know. From everything I'm hearing out there, we've been steady, we've been busy. But I was like, maybe other people are feeling a difference. We had over 1,700 properties go into contract. It was 1,705 to be exact. So you had 1,705. So those numbers were down by 300 across the valley. So 300 from last week. I mean, when it was Thanksgiving, it was hundreds. So it's just not a big difference at this point. And I said, okay, let's see. There could be a difference with all the commotion out there. Let's talk about leased properties. As far as lease contracts are going in, people are going to stop leasing. People are going to stop moving in. We had over 500 properties going to lease contracts. It was 557 to be exact. So you had 557 going to lease contracts. So leases are still strong. We're over 1,700 as far as going into contract. Over 2,000 that went into listings. So these are the actual real numbers from the MLS, folks. And I said, okay, let's see what's coming soon. Let's see if everybody put on the brakes and packed up and said, I'm not going to be listing my property. So I'm not even going to consider coming soon over the next 7 days, over the last 7 days. Over the last 7 days, you had 67 properties go into coming soon status. Now, was that a difference? Yes, it was. If you look at the report from last week, it was over 100. It was 109 properties. So you had 67. So there are some people out there. Now, tip for the day to help you out and assist you. This is something we've offered that people are taking advantage of, and I always have something of value to bring to you in these market reports. Now, if you're curious, how can you list your property? You got Sam, Joe, Bobby Butters, Tony Bananas coming through. You don't know what their lifestyle is like or what they're bringing into your house. Folks, there is a way to continue, okay? I'm not a person that likes to keep this information within our group, so I want to share it with other realtors out there and other companies out there. Simply list the property. It's in a no-show status, which there's plenty of them out there. You know it as well as I do. So you have a no-show status at this point. People cannot see the home if they're seriously interested in that home. That's the one. This is cream of the crop for me. Present an offer, and at that point, they can enter the property. It's that simple. So those of you out there that are talking to your gardener, your friends at work, you know, whoever it might be, cousin Judy down the street that knits quilts for a living, this is the real information. This is what actually is going on in the Las Vegas real estate market out there right now. If you want to take extra precaution, I don't blame you. You should. But there's a way to do it and continue doing business. This is not about being a hermit crab and going in your shell and forgetting about it. But I'm going off on a tangent. This is more about a market report. So that's a little bit of information I'd give you today. Now let's take a look across the valley. Are there any parts of the valley that are just off the grid completely right now? As far as you take a look at it, as far as the Las Vegas Valley, whether you're in the Northeast, whether you're in the Northwest, whether in the Southwest, where you're looking in Mountain's Edge, whether you're going to the Southeast and you're looking down towards the airport, down towards Henderson, there's movement all over the place. No one has stopped in any particular spot. So that's a signal right there. It's like, oh my God, is there any areas that should stay away? Everybody's still listing all over the place. There's transactions that are still happening right there in those areas. So my advice out there, continue with your day-to-day. When it comes down to it, there's a lot of information out there. I've been guilty of it as well. I said, I'm just going to keep my nose to the ground. I'm like, look up, and there's random text coming through, and some of it's real, some of it's not real. continue doing what you're doing out there and stay positive is what it comes down to, because the market report, the numbers are real. These are real numbers. Over 2,000 new listings, 1,700 in contract. We'll see what happens over the next 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks to really get a gauge of what's happening out there. But as of right now, we're continuing strong in the real estate market. If you need any other information, please reach out to myself, Johnny Richardson. I'm here at all times. 702-608-5723. Hope you're having an amazing day and being safe out there. And make it awesome, folks. Have a great day. Bye.